Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, head on over to instantmuttcoins.com to avoid the packs, save some racks. Link is in the description below. Use code CC now for 20% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We got some most feared news and information coming here. Leaked, I guess we'll call it leaked. But, you know, YouTube intro, boo, scary. Most feared, scary. Right? So we knew information was going to come. Sometimes the leaks come from Mutt Leaks, and sometimes, honestly, GameStop is one of the best leaks. I don't know why I'm sure EA sends them information and tells them when they want to put the promos and information out, and GameStop is just like, we don't care. Because frankly, GameStop doesn't care about anyone, so why is this not surprising? But let's get into it. Let's take a look. And let's talk a little bit of most feared today. So we see the leak here. It is Troy Polamalu is likely one of the masters, and hopefully not the only master. It better be multiple. But starting on 10/23 to 11/6. Imagine that. Imagine that. You guys want to go back a couple weeks? We can see that that's exactly when we thought it was going to happen. 3 weeks ago, give or take. Crazy, right? Through 11/6. It includes house rules and solo battles. Okay, well, that's good. We're house rules. Hey, that's exactly what we want. House rules coming back. Now they better be good. Like I said, we had house rules last year with most feared, and it was pretty bad. Cauldrons and bats, and it was like a waste of time. It was pretty poor. So hopefully this is a good house rules. Let's hope so. But Troy P had to assume he was going to be in the game this year. So while Troy is a great name to have in the game, and I'm glad he's going to be in the game, as always, you know, we love Troy. I feel like this is like, it should have been someone else. A reintroduction of somebody. Call me crazy. We've heard and we've seen, like, he's got tons of legends. We couldn't have had someone else here. I think my predictions were better personally. But that is going to happen now. Let's get rid of this. So you're going to see people now, and you're going to read the comments, and you're going to see it in other videos and on Twitter, Reddit, Mutthead, Instagram, wherever else you get your Mutt information from. How do I prepare? Well, you should have been prepared, right? Again, we covered about a week ago where the market was and where it was going to be, and how low is the market really going to go. Because when these promos come out and they're going to have potentially an alternate currency, it doesn't affect the full market as much. So earlier this week, last week, 90 overalls, which is where like I sort of baseline myself with the market, we're at 150,000 coins right now. If you do the quick search, they're at like 118, but they're really like around 110. So we've already lost 20 to 25%, which means after the 10% tax, it's really 15%. So you're already behind the 8 ball, right? Trying to prepare for most feared now is the same as trying to get into Pokemon cards right now. Like it's a little late. Yeah, it could still work and still potentially profit, right? You could. But your level is definitely shifting there, so I wouldn't be going too far in on it. If you did, great. If not, well, you're a little behind. So one key thing this week, and I've mentioned it multiple times, is like I think Stefan Diggs in particular is a very good card, and why I was scared of going and getting this card, and why tomorrow, whatever limiteds we get, I will be scared of getting 2 at a high price, is because we don't know what's coming, right? We know we get the 50 Friday 3 cards. We have legends 2 cards. Those are all good cards. Plus we have whatever most feared brings. Potentially 5 to 7 92 plus cards, right? For most feared. So you're looking at 10 plus really good cards. 10 cards that probably won't cost you 700,000 coins to get either. Probably not, if the market has been any indication. So that's why, like, I haven't bought Diggs yet. I've been watching and waiting, and his price just sort of like stayed here, right? this day may not even be a bad price for him too, because obviously you need multiple receivers. It's not like it's quarterback or something where one card is like gonna completely affect the price of every other quarterback, right? Like when Vic normally drops, everyone else falls accordingly. Then when Vic would be out and like Lamar would drop, it would like affect Vic's price. Receiver's a little bit different there because you need 3 or 4 probably on your team. While Diggs is great, I will still probably pick up a Diggs at some point today, just in case, because I was waiting for him to hit like 600 flat was sort of my price point of thinking like, I feel like I won't lose coins if I need to get rid of this card. 700, I feel like I'm risking 70k, 10% of that price right there, where you may not be able to get rid of them. If we were to buy them at 600, could I resell them for 600? Maybe that's 540, right? Here, I don't know if I could be able to get all that back, right? So that's sort of my hesitation whenever we know a big promo is coming up. Now it's big promos and series changes, right? Now, while we get Troy, that is very cool. Again, I would like Troy. Hopefully he's a great card. What else are we getting? We don't know. We won't know. Is EA going to do a special stream? I don't know. I'm not counting on Madden Mobile Nick to do a special stream. I'll tell you that much. Seems like a good guy, but there's no way he's doing a most feared walkthrough for us. So we might not actually get any information to prepare. So what I would do if I were you guys right now, again, don't go spending a lot of coins. Don't go open a lot of bundles. The market is down. It's a good time to not try to build your coin stack. If you want to buy cards, again, I think that's fine. But what I'm going to recommend, and I will always recommend to you guys, with the 50, you can sort of buy those cards whenever you want because they're easy to get at all times. When the legends come out, I've typically been buying my limited edition legends on Sundays. And the reason I get those limited editions is because the price change in them is quite drastic, right? So like you were able to get Steve Smith for 400 on his release day, and now we see he's at 267. However, you could have got his limited for a very, very little bit more. And that price is $399. Now, is he selling for $399? I don't know, but he's gonna hold his value a lot longer than the other Steve Smith, right? If you're trying to flip cards and get rid of them quickly, obviously just go for this, right? But trading is going to always go down. I like these cards right here. So again, when we get limiteds for Most Feared, when we get limiteds for tomorrow, or even Diggs, you want to make sure that you get them at the back end of the release time. So most cards are 48 hours release. You probably want to buy them at hour 36, give or take. So that would be like getting Diggs tonight, right? It's generally when the cards are the cheapest. So keep that in mind. But Most Feared will be here. It's going to be on Friday. We're going to be really excited to get into it. I hope there are the currency. I hope there are rolls with the currency. I hope there's limited. I hope that the sets are good. I hope that the sets have a lot of depth to them. Multiple masters. We obviously see house rules is going to be incorporated somehow. I'm really, really excited for it. I just not going to jump up and down until we get there. Because I don't know what it is. You know, I want it to be here. I just don't know what it is. And once it gets here, we'll assess and we'll give you guys all the information you need and point you in the right direction. But until then, just be smart. Just be smart.